afternoon, East Middle School. Welcome back to Trojan TV, the show where we bring you the stories, the excitement, and everything happening around East. I'm Brady.
And I'm Carter. Thanks for joining us for the third episode of the year, where we look back on fall. Brady, I love that montage of the tug-of-war. That was so epic.
I mean, Carter, that event was just so much fun to be at. And the DMC was capturing a lot of other great things happening during fall, including Halloween activities.
It's time to dive into a spooky edition of our Classroom Spotlight. This Halloween, our teachers and students got into the spirit with some fun and creative lessons. From eerie experiments to monster mashups, let's take a closer look at how our classrooms celebrated the season.
In this week's Classroom Spotlight, we're going to be checking out Miss Ivester and Mrs. Savali's dry ice lab.
Well, I think it was a fun lab because it was Halloween and lots of people use dry ice on Halloween. But I think the points from a science standpoint, other than just having fun, were that we got to talk about like phase changes going from solids straight to gases. It's called sublimation, and that was something that most of the students hadn't heard before.
Immediately goes out. Magical. It's magical. That's right. That's right.
Students enjoyed the creative aspect about the lab and learning about elements.
I enjoyed it when Miss Savali, my science teacher, passed out the foaming dry ice around the room for us to touch. I also enjoyed it when I got vacuum sealed in a garbage bag at the end of class.
Why was it important? Because I think everybody needed to have fun on Halloween, and I think that mission was accomplished. We started off by telling a ghost story, which was the history of Halloween. We had all the lights off, and we created a spooky-ish environment, and just kind of set the tone and tried to make this interactive, walked around with lots of dry ice bubbles, and so I think it was important just because it changed things up, and we had never combined our two 8th grade science classes together in one room, so I think it was just a little shift from what we normally do.
This has been Urban and Crimson reporting for Trojan TV.
For this week's Classroom Spotlight, we'll be taking a look at Mrs. Mackey's ghost photography project.
Well, ghost photography is a lot of fun. It teaches students about in-camera techniques using specifically slow shutter speed to achieve like a ghostly look. It's kind of one of the ways we talk about photography history a little bit with it too. There used to be, way back in the day, photographers who could do the illusion and kind of dupe people or make them think that they could actually see ghosts or things like that. So we're kind of practicing the technique that was used, that they pulled the wool over on people's eyes back in the 1800s.
Okay. Eliana.
Here's what students had to say about the project.
Well, I enjoy the effects that it does. I also it's entertaining to be able to try out different effects and stuff on different people and see different unique ways that people could turn it into something.
It was really entertaining to see what people were gonna do with as much creativity as we had and as much freedom as we had. It took a lot of trial and error and a lot of patience to get done.
Ready? Aliana, move.
I just think it's a really fun way for students to, get in with the cameras, try things out, do some trial and error, see what works, have fun, and get in the Halloween spirit.
Oh my God.
This has been Rollins and Bishop reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. I think it's safe to say the teachers took this great opportunity for some Halloween fun.
Definitely, Brady. Next up, we're kicking off something brand new and exciting here on Trojan TV, the premiere of Randoms with Ranger. Brady had the chance to sit down with our very own Mr. Ranger in his office for a fun chat about a variety of random topics.
Carter, I'd say it was the best way to get called down to the principal's office. I had a great time hanging out with our principal.
Let's take a look.
You want to pick first, or should I pick first?
I'll draw.
Did we even tell you what this segment is about? This is Randoms with Ranger, where we talk about random topics with our principal.
You want to pick first, or should I pick first?
I'll draw.
Yeah?
I'll draw. I'll see what's in the magic bag of tricks here. Okay, ready? I need my glasses. Right, here it is. If you could have any animal as a pet, regardless of practicality, what would it be?
I'd probably have like just a tiny little pig that stays a baby pig forever.
A pig?
Just tiny pink pig, you know?
Fascinating. I'd probably...
No, but like, don't gotta take care of it, doesn't get dirty, stays a baby forever, stays bright pink.
I get that. They still seem like a little high maintenance.
Baby pig.
Yeah, okay. I think I would go more like of an aquatic, like maybe a seahorse.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'd just have something, or one of those fish that sucks all the algae out of the tank.
Well, then you can't even like have fun with them.
Oh yeah, but they're just quiet and
you're
relaxing.
Like, oh,
yeah.
Dude. Okay, my turn. If you could host a dinner party with 3 famous people, living or dead, who would you invite?
Oh, good question.
I'd probably go, like, since I like hockey a lot, I'd probably go just, like, hockey stars, like Wayne Gretzky, Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, I like that, right? Like
Idols.
It's a nice hockey theme. Like you probably have some good conversation and a lot of laughs.
Good questions.
I would want to keep it interesting in the room. I'd probably pull different types of people.
Yeah.
Like I might take a political figure. I think like Abe Lincoln at a dinner table would be really cool, right? Like just kind of get his perspective and things like that. If I went in the entertainment business, I'd probably, I'm old, so forgive me. Like, I love music. I would probably go with somebody, like, let me think of a great personality. I'd probably go with, like, a John Lennon or a Paul McCartney from the Beatles, right? Yeah. But I think, like, them with Abe Lincoln would be a good combo. And then just a random, I'd probably put my dad in the conversation.
Yeah.
Just because my dad's got the ability to throw anything random and doesn't care who you are.
So just 3 people from, like, kind of, like, random
Yeah, I think that would be a
topics?
nice mix. All right, your pull.
Okay, we'll go one last one. I'll pull it, you read it.
Oh, okay. Well, change up. If you could create a new school club, what would it focus on?
I don't really know.
It's a good question.
It's good, but it's tough.
I don't know if I have one jumping out at me. Like, I mean, there's so many different things out there. Maybe a karaoke club.
Oh, I think that
might
would be awesome.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
Like,
We practically made that on a bus down to Lansing, me and some of my friends.
Do you have a karaoke go-to? Like, what's your song?
Party in the USA.
I now present to you Party in the USA by the DMC Kids.
Hands up to playing my song. I know I'm gonna be okay. Hey, it's a party in the USA.
Good.
Can't go wrong.
What about you?
It used to be Ebony and Ivory for you old timers,
Never,
right? Some staff.
never heard of these.
Some staff might know that. The last song I karaoke to was Africa by Toto.
No one knows these songs
Huh?
that he's
Gonna
talking
take
about.
a lot to drag me away.
No one knows
See,
the songs
there.
you're talking
It's like
about.
I'm going through puberty now. Sorry. Yeah.
That was pretty great, Brady. Minus our singing. That was pretty cringy.
Yeah, the way I see it, the best things happen when you're just being random. I think our DMC choir is pretty good.
Well, we'll leave that up to the viewers, as this episode of Trojan TV is coming to an end.
You can find more great news and feature stories on our YouTube channel, Trojan TV East.
And mark your calendars, Trojans. Our holiday episode is up next on Friday, December 20th. You won't want to miss it.
Have a great week, Trojans!
Brady, I cannot believe you put our singing in your